Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, June the 14th. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clay Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCBC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. Still here in Dallas, still working here with the Catholic youth, having an awesome week, but I want to try and check in at least every day because there's a lot going on between championships, between jersey reveals, and the fact that the NHL entry draft is only 1 week away. Exactly 1 week from tonight, we'll be sitting in Rogers Arena for round one of the draft. Can't wait. A couple days prior to that will be the NHL Awards night in Las Vegas. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to see Pettersson to win their Calder Trophy, and can't wait to see all the presenters and winners congratulate the St. Louis Blues, not the Boston Bruins, for winning the Stanley Cup. Speaking of championships, last night we had the NBA championship. The Toronto Raptors beating the Golden State Warriors by 4 in a very exciting game, very tense game down the stretch. Very sloppy game at times as well, but that's what happens when you get excited, when there are nerves. You're never gonna have a perfect game. And alas, the Raptors win the first title in history, the first major Canadian championship in, I think it was 26 years, between hockey and basketball. So very, very exciting news for especially those of us that are Toronto fans. And I've always said that I don't cheer for Toronto just because I'm from Canada, but I don't cheer against Toronto just because I miss the Grizzlies, which I do. I cheer for Toronto because I like them more than Golden State. And my friend Katrina and I, we released another song last night. You may have wondered how we did it so fast. We obviously pre-recorded it knowing I'd be in knowing I'd be in Dallas, excuse me. But check it out. It's to Drake's song, In My Feelings, and we talk about Kawhi Leonard, we talk about Van Vliet, we talk about Ibaka, we talk about Siakam, we talk about Lowry, and we talk about Marc Gasol, we talk about Curry, we talk about KD, fit all those guys into one song, so make sure you check it out, and you see just how awesome Katrina is. It really showcases her talent, both her singing, which you guys know about, and also her rapping ability. Very, very cool, so I would love for you to check that out. So, it's interesting. You had the Blues winning on Wednesday night, you had the Raptors winning on Thursday night. I think Canucks fans, Vancouver fans were happy for different reasons. Obviously, you're going for St. Louis, all the Canadians on that team, not going for Boston, cheering against Brad Marchand, or was it last night, the Toronto Raptors, Canadian, or you don't like Golden State, or you want to see Kawhi win, whatever it is. I put a poll up an hour ago, and I said, which championship victory makes you most happy? Not a wrong answer there, obviously. Only St. Louis Blues or Toronto Raptors were the two choices. Got almost 200 votes already in the first hour, and it's very close, actually, which, not surprising. This is what I thought it'd be. 55% saying Toronto Raptors, 45% saying St. Louis Blues. So pretty much down the middle, you know, only a few votes separating the two options. So we'd love to hear what you think down below in the comments. Which championship victory has you more happy, has you more excited? Is it the St. Louis Blues winning the NHL Stanley Cup, or is it the Toronto Raptors winning the NBA championship? Put a comment down below. I love to read, react, reply as always. Okay, one other thing I want to talk about, and that is the jersey review. I know I'm a day late, but they came out midway during the day yesterday. And the Vancouver Canucks released their 4 brand new jerseys for this season. And none of them are a big surprise considering one of them was fan voted back in August of last year, I think it was. No, was it last year? Or no, it wasn't last year. It was just a few months ago. So one was fan voted a few months ago, and the other 3 were leaked on the internet about a month ago. So we know that there are 4 jerseys. The home and the away, they're basically the same, the first 2, because they're just different color schemes. But the biggest thing is a very, very moderately tweaked Orca, but Orca in the center of the jersey now, and the Vancouver word mark is gone. And I'm fine with it. You know, it cleans up the jersey a little bit. I didn't mind the Vancouver, actually. It gave me a sort of sense of pride. But overall, I like the look. It's clean. And the reasoning makes sense. Although they're called the Vancouver Canucks and they play in Vancouver, and most of the fans are from Vancouver, also the Canucks have a big fan base throughout the entire province of BC and beyond. So you're not going to call them the BC Canucks or the British Columbia Canucks, but taking off the Vancouver, at least off the front of the jersey, it speaks to the fact that it's more than just a team of the Metro Vancouver area. It's a team for the entire province. So no problem with that. I'm looking at the jerseys right now on my computer. They look fine. You know, the blue, obviously the home one with the green stripes and the white trim. And then, like I said, the Orca right in the middle. I don't mind the Orca. I know a lot of people don't like it. They think it's too corporate. But I don't mind it. It's been synonymous with the Canucks for the past 22 seasons. 22 out of 50. That's almost 50% of the time now has been that Orca. So that's the home and the away. Home is blue, obviously. Away is white. And then, you know, you can quibble a little bit about the shoulder crest. It's actually the same on both of the home and the away jerseys. It's the white base, kind of to be like ice, and then the blue stick and the green trim. So in essence, it pops more in the blue jersey because it's a white patch on blue. it's a white patch on white, which actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. So I'm okay with it. So the home and the away jerseys, modest changes. Again, Vancouver gone, and it looks good. The heritage jersey, the third jersey, is the one that's getting a lot of feedback, both good and bad. And it's a more modernized stick and rink. A little bit, it looks even more like a C for Canucks, so you can tell. A white trim at the top and the collar. But what's really interesting is they got, on each arm, they got 2 green stripes. It's funny I'm wearing stripes now, but these aren't green. 2 green stripes, and then 2 green stripes along the torso. But there's no white. There's no white border separating the green stripes. There's no white border or white stripe to put a contrast between the green and the blue. At first I didn't like it, but now that I look at it, I don't mind it at all, actually. I know a lot of people think it looks kind of goofy, it looks kind of ugly. Some people are even saying it looks like those cheap knockoff jerseys that you can buy online or at a department store, but I think it's fine. I don't know if the vintage is supposed to be more green and blue, it makes it more vintage, or I know I read a comment from one of the art directors saying they weren't worried about green and blue clashing, they didn't need the white to separate it. So as I look at it, I'm fine with it. I know it's causing a lot of grief among some people, but I'm fine with that vintage jersey. It's not my favorite, but I'm fine with it. And I'm not sure if I'll end up buying this one, but I don't mind the look, and it'll probably look really sharp when the players are wearing it in full garb. And then the one jersey that everyone loves, and the one that I'm going to get, is the one that won the fan vote a few months ago. It's the flying skate, really sharp, black with the orange and yellow logo, the flying skate with the Canucks, and then on the sides you have the orange stripe, small, and then the yellow stripe below it. Same on the bottom, orange stripe above, yellow stripe below it, and then both orange and yellow on the collar. It looks very, very sharp. Looks outstanding, actually. And I think this is the one that I'm going to treat myself for my I almost said 50th birthday. The Canucks are turning 50. I'm only turning 45. I just aged myself by 5 years there. I'm going to probably get this for myself. Unless one of you wants to buy it for me, that's fine. Or maybe I'll ask my wife or my kids to, for everything I do for the kids. I think they should buy me something. Regardless, maybe the Canucks will buy me one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe the Canucks will get me a jersey for being such a good season ticket holder for all the songs I do for my 45th birthday. Yeah, you know, that's what we should do. I think I'm going to lobby the Canucks to get me a jersey. Regardless, I'm happy to pay for it. I'm going to get the black flying skate with Quinn Hughes' name on the back. I think it'll look good with Hughes. I have Pettersson, Besser, and Horvat, albeit under old jerseys, but it'd be nice to get a name that I don't have. I'm obviously still going to wear the old ones. I'm not just going to discard them just because in fact, I got all those last year, so it would be a waste of money if I don't wear them anymore. So I'll still wear those old ones, Horvat, Besser, Pettersson, but I will get a Hughes flying skate jersey. I think it'll look sick. I think it'll look really good. And I'm thinking I'm going to treat myself unless one of you fine people want to treat me, or if we somehow get the Canucks to treat me. But I'm fine either way. You know, I appreciate all the Canucks do for me already. So tell me what you think of the jerseys. The blue and the white, the home and the away, no Vancouver, just Orca in the middle. Tell me what you think of the vintage jersey. The blue on green, right there, sorry, the green on blue, the green stripes on blue, and the modernized stick and rink. And I think I know what you think of the flying skate jersey already. And it looks really, really sharp. That's the one that won the fan vote. And again, I think I'm going to treat myself to a Quinn Hughes one down the road. Okay, so I just want to throw all those things out there, whether it's championships, you know, St. Louis or Toronto, which one are you more excited about? Whether it's the 4 jerseys, which one do you like the most? Are there any that you don't like? And anything else you want to talk about? The fact that we're only 1 week away from the draft. Lastly, it was pretty cool. I know I had a couple of really good friends in the photo shoot to release these jerseys. Marie Huey, one of my main Canucks collaboration music collab partner, she was in them. Also, JJ Guerrero, founder of Canucks Hockey Blog, helped me get my start in the hockey blog world and podcasting world. He was in those pictures as well, as along with a bunch of other people. Look good, everyone look good. Would have loved to see them smile. I'm sure they asked them to show attitude or to look fierce or look determined or gritty or whatever the term is. Would have loved to see them smile though, because I'm a happy guy. I love seeing people smile. I love people being joyful, and I wanted them to look excited to be in those jerseys. But I'll take what they get. You know, good attitude, good poise, good, and it looked like they're content to wear those jerseys. Maybe not happy, but content to wear those jerseys. Anyways, leave a comment below about any of those things: jerseys, championships, draft, whatever you want. I will do my best to read, react, and reply, even from Dallas. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Enjoy the day. God bless, and go Canucks go.